this was a very interesting compare and contrast with the previous book we had seen from Jeff Hawkins about multiple intelligences, which was the quest of building something artificially intelligent begins by understanding what makes a human intelligence possible. And so with Jeff Hawkins, we explored how our brains work. And in this book, Max goes back, in my chapter is before intelligence exists, to thinking about what and how happened to create from a single strand of life that emerges out of the proverbial soup, gradual evolution to something much more intelligent, where you can actually communicate information within that organism and eventually communicate across organisms. I am a physician and I know my biology really well. I learned all kinds of very interesting things, and it was fascinating to see someone who comes from outside of neuropsychology bring in fresh insights and summaries and compare from multiple perspectives, chemistry included, and go through a romp in time and space about why Hippocrates and Newton were wrong about how neurons work, to discoveries from Nobel Prize winners of this century around what and how creates intelligence. The interesting thing in the book, and you should read the first chapter, is I was asked to kind of come in with what struck me. Is one of them is that whole concept about LUCA and LUCA, which is the first sort of common ancestor and the last common ancestor, and what made it so that some organisms never made it out of that proverbial soup, and yet we have so much in common between bacteria and humans. And the importance of constraints, because energy wasn't widely available, certain things happened or didn't happen. And then how much in common we still have, but also what is the huge difference between neurons in humans compared to everything else. And this should help inform our quest to understand intelligence.